career design. As mentioned a little bit earlier, this is the things not very difficult, okay? But yet, no matter it's the first opportunity for you to search for a job, or you've been going through a certain job experience, I've been having a lot of conversation with people that it's better for us to ongoing reviewing ourselves, use the same model. Okay, particularly in 2006 when I joined the current firm, I started myself as a recruiter. So day in and day out, I have been having a lot of talk with the job seeker. So then, the way how we be able to figure out the next move will be using this must, want, can model. Okay, kind of easy. Must, something that you have to do. Okay, something that you have to fulfill. Want, something you really want to do, you're interested in. Can, okay, something that you are having the capability. So think about that. If these three things mixed together at the center points, the sweet spot would be your ideal career. Or in another way to say, that would be your professional and passionate career. Okay, that is something very important. We go through it a little bit, one by one. Must. Don't make it wrong. A lot of people mix about must and should. Okay, should is something a little bit like, okay, I should be top sales. I should be hitting my target. I should have done it better. So it is not something really much related to must. Must is a bottom line approach. Think about that. I should is something like a visionary. Must is something like a bottom line. I first of all would like you to think a little bit about your bottom line. How much you really need to earn, right? You need to pay back about the school fee. Some of you need to have a certain amount in order to afford your life expenses. So some people of you, maybe you want to, live independently. Or some of you may need to, contribute back to your family as well. But that does not equal to the dollar sign only. It is also related to the time, the way how you live your life. Some of you have your own religious. So that's why, I really need to contribute to the church in the Saturday and Sunday. That's why business trip is actually not the things that I'd be able to afford to, right? Some of you may want to continue your side job. As you know, we are in a generation of Slack. So I do my corporate training. I do my a lot of different things related to my current job. But at the same time, I also would have my spiritual study, having a lot of connection with the other people. That is kind of my side job as well. I think, for the current the student, that means you, some of you would have your own internet related side job, and then you still want to continue because that is part of your interest. So that's why maybe the job itself shouldn't have a lot of overtime. That would be something also fair, okay? And some of you may be having a lot of, part-time study plan, etc. So the must is something like, again, is a bottom line. It's a bottom line. It's not something like a dream. You should, not like that. It's a must. Want, okay? Sounds very easy, okay? But what you really need to look into, analyze more. I think Francis has been talking about that as well. Different job functions that may be related to your current study will incur different type of job nature. Okay, so human resources, okay, as his and also my professional, we know that for recruitment people, we need to meet a lot of different people, interaction, etc. But if we dive into the pay and benefit, there would be a lot of things related. The payroll that requires us a huge amount of the numerical sensitivity that we need to be accurate in calculations, and also be well versed about the Hong Kong labor law as well, right? So that's why I think for every single job function, marketing, sales, merchandising, supply chain, etc., that would be some job nature correlated that you found yourself to be interested in or not very much into, okay? Industry. Just now you mentioned a bit about the GBA, the Greater Bay Area. So we foresee that, of course, like IT&T, that means the information technology and also the telecom. That would be a kind of the trend for the GBA as well. But as mentioned, Hong Kong is part of the 9 cities of the GBA. So we are pretty much heavy and intensified in service industry. The 4 pillars. Okay, that I'm sure that you guys can also name it, right? Our traveling industry, our trading and supply chain, our financial services and also professional services that would be having loads more different opportunity. Of course, currently because of the COVID-19, things would be very much tough for the tourism side, the tourism side. But yesterday, we attained the Hong Kong Tourism Board the announcement. The official also talk about like they are having an outlook anticipation about the quarter 4. That means starting from October, things gonna be pretty much normal. So that's why the Rugby 7, which is a huge event in Hong Kong, and a lot of different carnival that would be planned to go ahead, in quarter 4. So that's why you look into those industry. Which sort of things would be something that you want to, specific job nature, etc. Okay, I don't really dive in because the one side, if you really look into that, you might find out the answer whether you want to join a multinational, well-structured corporations, or you would like to join a startup which provide you more multi functions experience. Okay, so that would be a lot of things related to the one side. But yet, I would like to give a little summary that must and wants, comparatively, that is more controllable, okay? Because you just need to figure it out yourself, what you must have, okay? What you want to, okay? So that is something that in my word that is called verbalizations. You need to practice your verbalization to tidy up your logic by means of having a lot of information gathering and talk with your trusted one. Talk more with your friends, your family, your business network. I think a lot of people that could be your life mentor, right? Like Francis, I think Francis is actually a wonderful life coach for a lot of people, or the alumni that you got the business network with, right? So you talk a lot with them, then your wants could be pretty much with clarity. That would be fine. But then I think it's always a bit difficult for the new graduate to think about what is your can side, that means your ability. Because can is not, comparatively, is not 100% controllable. It's, you need to, have it compare with the market. That is also related to how the employer expects you. So how you be able to understand that and how you be able to develop that, that would let us dive into the second, but also the last concept.